Everyone, welcome. My name is Liz Urban, and I am the director of this evening's show and the theater teacher here at Drury High School. Thanks for that little ego boost. Okay, all right. We are so excited to welcome you to the Drury Performing Arts Center, known tonight and this weekend as Bobby Manor. So you have a few assignments. I'm a teacher, so I'm going to give you some assignments. Today, we are going to figure out who is the murderer, what room did they commit the crime in, and with what weapon did they do that. Before we do that, though, we have a few housekeeping rules here at Bobby Manor. If everyone please take your cell phone and turn the sound off. We do not want to hear your cell phone. This play takes place in the 1950s. Guess what? They weren't invented yet. So please take a moment. I know it takes time, so please do that. If you haven't found our bathrooms yet, they are located at the top of the stairs where you came in here. We will take one brief intermission between Act 1 and Act 2. And if for some reason, like there's a murder that happens, and we need to evacuate, the emergency exits are the doors which came in and also on the side here. One last thing that I ask of you. If you enjoy yourself this evening, please tell your friends and family. We will have two more shows tomorrow at 2 and 7 p.m. and we would love to have an audience this size for every single one of them. And then one last thing. I didn't lie before, just forgot. We have a great cast. We have a huge number of students involved in this show. And as some of you may have noticed in work, in school, and in our community, we've had a lot of sickness going around. And some of our cast is not feeling exactly 100% today, but they know the saying, the show must go on, and they are going to be up here doing their best for you. So please excuse any coughing that might happen. These students here are rock stars. I think that many of us would not be able to do what they're doing with the illnesses that they've been battling. So please, at the end of the show, feel free to show them your appreciation with your applause. Okay. All right. Okay. Without further ado, we present to you Clue.
McCarthy's shrieking denunciations and fear-mongering had created a climate of fear and suspicion across the country, raising the question in households across the nation, who are the un-American Americans amongst us?
President Eisenhower refuses to engage directly with McCarthy. In a letter to his brother, however, Eisenhower explains. As for McCarthy, only a short-sighted or completely inexperienced individual would urge the use of the office of the presidency, given the publicity so avidly desired. Time and time again, without apology or evasion, I and many members of this administration have stood for the right of the individual, for free expression of convictions, even though those convictions might be unpopular, and for uncensored use of our libraries, except as dictated by common decency.
Yvette? Oh, monsieur, I didn't see you come any place in the appetite. I wouldn't want to do that. There are so many better ways to die. everything ready for we? Good. Cook! You called, sir. Everything on schedule. Dinner will be ready at 7:30. Shut up. Ah, right on time. You have your instructions. Oui. Very well. Let the game begin. Please.
Good evening. I'm not sure if I'm in the right.
Indeed. You are second.
How did you know?
It is Colonel Mustard, isn't it?
No, that's not my name. My name is Colonel.
I believe it's been recommended that tonight you use a pseudonym.
Oh, no, thanks. I took an antihistamine before I came.
May I take your hat?
Oh, sure. But,
Not to worry, Colonel. It's just the maid in the hall. Champagne full. Champagne?
oh, yes, please.
This way, Colonel.
Are you expecting someone else?
Yes, sir. Be with many others. This way, one here.
Oh, with pleasure, my dear.
You come in, madam. What?
You know who I am.
Only that you are socialized. You know this evening as Mrs. White.
A Barnett, isn't it? It says so in my letter. But why?
May I introduce you? Mrs. White, this is the maid, Yvette. I see you two know each other.
We've never met.
Champagne?
I think not.
Please, warm yourself in the lounge.
Why? Do I look cold?
A bit.
Oh, hello.
Oh, pleased to meet you.
I'm rarely pleased to meet anybody. Maud.
Oh, yes. Oh, no. Mrs. Peacock, I can do. Who? Oh, right. Me. Cook, will you please take Mrs. Peacock's stove? I see you two know each other. Don't be ridiculous. I've never seen that woman before in my life. Champagne. My lips belong to the Lord. This way, Mrs. Peacock. Oh my, look at the detail of this molding. Quite a magnificent mansion, isn't it? Oh, I forgot. I got you something. And there are a couple of Benjamins under the caramel street you butler. How sticky. Yes, well, I expect to be treated like the wife of a... Oh, that's all. This way, please. Thank you. Ah! Who are you?
Welcome to the party.
This is turning out to be quite the crowd.
Is this the right address from the, Mr. Vaughn? 6! Oh, no, what is that? Please. Excuse me, I suppose this letter has been rather anxious. You must be Mr. Drury. Yes, that's exactly who I am. Good evening. Well, this isn't at all what I expected. I find you expect nothing to what I'm disappointed. Oh, I'm not disappointed. Pardon me, sir. Please arrive at 7:30 sharp on Saturday evening. Well, here I am. Professor Plum. You said so.
Well, and I thought I'd seen everything.
Miss Scarlett, welcome. I did not realize you and the professor were acquainted.
We're not. The bridge washed out and my car broke down. This professor offered to give me a ride. I didn't realize we were headed to the same place until, well, here I am.
So, how was your drive? The long haul. Indeed, it is quite a long haul, but then it's a very large house. This way, please.
Say, this is a beastly place anyway.
Oh, this old place? It's Body Manor. Cook, dinner, Levinson. Appetizers in the lounge. After you. Hors d'oeuvres, good. Start. Honey, I haven't had much of an appetite at all.
My, it's really is a party.
Well, sir. It's a pleasure for you to see me. Ooh, chocolate. There's so many of you. I didn't realize. Right. Good then. You're all here. Colonel Mustard.
Present.
Miss Sky. Mrs. White.
Yes.
Professor Plum. Correct. Mr. Green. That's me. Mrs. Peacock. How do you do? Greetings. I am Wadsworth, the butler. Tonight, as you may have surmised, none of you are being addressed by your real names. A courtesy your host has provided to ensure your privacy. I suggest you follow his lead and refrain from revealing too much about yourself this evening. You never know when. Ah, dinner. Oh, sorry, I'm a bit clumsy, I suppose. Dinner? It was more of a cocktail minute.
He was saying, Watson, you never know when. What?
What? What? This way, please. We really ought to keep her waiting. Cook can get cranky. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll please follow me. Dining room, it's right this way. You'll find your names inside your places. Please be seated. Is my chair?
Is that my seat? This place at the head of the table, is that for you?
Indeed, no, sir. I don't sit. I am merely a humble butler.
And what exactly do you do?
I butter, sir. Thank you, cook. Right then, what's this all about, butler? This dinner party? Ours not to reason why, ours but to do and die. Die? Merely quoting, sir, from Alfred, Lord Tennyson.
Forgetting myself. Just a minute.
Oh, sure. All in.
What's that smell? It's something familiar, Dr. My favorite! I know. Bon appetit! Oh my, this soup is delicious! Ooh, this is yum, yum, yum! Well, I guess I'll be the one to get the ball rolling. I mean, I'll be the one to break the ice. I'm used to being a hostess, you see. It's an integral part of my life. Oh! I forgot we're not supposed to talk about who we really are. But, oh well, I mean, I have no idea what we're really doing here. But I'm so intrigued. Oh my, this soup is delicious, isn't it?
I know who you are.
You do? I work in Washington.
Washington?
So,
You must be a politician, brother, Mr. Peacock.
yes, I am. Who's there has sense? Maybe no. Well, Mrs. White, you cannot be quiet. What does your husband do?
Nothing. Well, he just lies around on his back all day.
How lazy! Not necessarily.
Oh, I'm sorry. Clumsy, I suppose.
That will be $5.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Green, what do you do in Washington?
Oh, I couldn't have said. I like to follow the rules.
Well, if I wasn't trying to keep the conversation going, we'd have to be sitting here in embarrassed silence.
Are you afraid of silence, Miss Peacock?
Yes, no. Why?
In my professional opinion, it seems like you suffer from what we call pressured speech.
Is that an official diagnosis? Are you a doctor, Professor?
In psychological medicine,
Do you practice?
not anymore. I currently work for the government.
Ah, Who?
A branch of the United Nations Organization, the World Health Organization.
Oh, you know who? McNamara. I had a sister who was a gymnast.
You are a real colonel, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Aren't you going to mention the coincidence that you also live in Washington, D.C., Colonel?
How did you know that?
Oh, I've seen beautiful. So, Miss Charlotte, does that mean that you live in Washington, too? So good. So, does anyone here not live in Washington? Oh, then, is this about the red scare?
I'm not a communist. I'm a Republican.
Wadsworth, we've had about enough of this. Where is our host and why have we been brought here?
Speak of the devil. Come and Lisa. Hey, I've got an idea.
Oh, yes. Good thinking, Scarlett.
What are we doing? The acoustic coupling between the door and the glass allows sound waves to travel from one side to the other. All guests have arrived as expected, sir. Everything is going according to plan. We'll meet you in the study.
For goodness sake, Wadsworth, what was at the door? I demand to know what's going on.
Can I interest any of you in fruit or dessert?
No!
Very well. I suggest we adjourn to the study for coffee and brandy, at which point I believe your newly arrived host will reveal his intentions, your letters will be explained, and the game will be afoot.
Coffee, brandy.
Thank you, that will be all. We want to. Well, where's our host?
He's not here. Nobody's here. What is happening?
It'll run your nerves.
I don't smell it.
For Wadsworth, open after dinner. It's for you.
Right then. Are you comfortable?
I'll make a good living.
Oh, out with it, Wadsworth. Ladies and gentlemen, these instructions are clear. I'm glad something is. It appears the six of you have all received the same letter. It will be to your advantage to be present on this date because a Mr. Bobby will put an end to a certain long-standing, painful, and confidential financial liability. It appears the six of you have one thing in common.
That Tyrant McCarthy. We're all being blacklisted, aren't we?
Close charge. You're all being blackmailed. For some considerable time. You've all been paying more than you can afford to someone who threatens to expose you.
Oh, please. What does someone have to blackmail me for? I go to church every Sunday, you know.
Yeah, hey, don't we all? Anybody else wish to deny it? Until this evening, you hadn't known who was blackmailing you. But now, I'm sure even the least discerning amongst you has deduced that the man behind your ransom is Mr. Buddy himself.
You think I can handle a little blackmail?
Who is this body telling brutish butler? Who Mr. Body is of no concern of yours. Suffice it to say
say he's a supporter of the House Un-American Activities Committee, and he feels your activities have been decidedly un-American.
Oh, thank you for your
I believe young Michael Blue.
My task this evening is to expose your secrets to each other, rendering you all culpable in each other's indiscretions. But we hardly know each other, precisely.
Don't you think you might spare assist me on the
I'm afraid I have no choice. We'll start with you, Professor Plum.
Ooh, this ought to be good.
It says here you were once a professor in psychological medicine, specializing in pathological lying lunatics suffering from delusions of grandeur. Yeah, but I work for the U.S. government, so your work has not changed. But it says you can no longer practice. Your license has been lifted, correct?
Why? What he did?
You know how male doctors aren't supposed to flirt with their lady patients?
Yeah.
He did. How awful! You know, someday there will be a reckoning for men like you.
I sure hope so.
Me too.
You're disgust. Are you making moral judgments, Mrs. Peacock? Well, how then do you explain taking bribes to deliver Senator Peacock's votes to certain lobbyists? My husband is a paid consultant. There's nothing sinful about that, not if it's publicly declared. But if you slip cash under the stall door of old Ebbets Grills, how would you describe that transaction?
I'd say it stinks.
Well, what were you in the men's room? So it's true? No, it's a vicious lie. But you've been paying the blackmail for over a year to keep that story off the paper. Seems a little sticky. No? Now see here!
I too am willing to believe you. I'm being blackmailed as well. I didn't do. So am I.
Not me.
You're not being blackmailed.
Oh, I'm being blackmailed, all right, but I did what I'm being blackmailed for.
What'd you do?
I run a non-governmental agency that handles classified affairs.
Affairs? In Washington? Is that how you meet Grandma Mustard? Lives in Washington? Is she one of your clients?
Certainly not.
I was asking Miss Scarlett.
Well, you tell him it's not true.
It's not true. Is that true?
It's not true.
So it is true. A double negative.
A double negative. You mean you have photographed?
That sounds like a confession to me. The double negative has led to proof positive. You gave yourself away. Oh, Colonel. It seems to say here that you hold a sensitive security post in the Pentagon. Those negatives would most certainly give away your position. And what position exactly were you caught in, Colonel?
This is an outrage.
Let's see. Who's next? Mrs. White, you've been paying off from the blackmailer for over a year, ever since your husband died under, shall we say, mysterious circumstances.
Say what you want. I didn't kill my husband.
Then why are you paying the blackmail?
I don't want another scandal. Do I?
Another?
We had a very humiliating confrontation. He had threatened to kill me in public.
Why would he kill you in public?
I think she meant that he had threatened in public to kill her.
It was all over the papers.
And yet he was the one who died. Not you, Mrs. White, not you.
He was found dead at home. His head had been cut off, and so had his, you know. But I didn't do it. I was out at the movies.
What was showing?
The naked alibi.
I like his story.
He was your second husband. Your first also disappeared.
That was a shock. He was an illusionist.
But he never reappeared.
He wasn't a very good illusionist.
And lastly, Mr. Green, who is as... I don't need you to unmask me, Wadsworth. I already know what you're going to say about me. And what's that? Mr. Green, who was a homosexual.
Not me.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, you asked who was a homosexual, and I said not me.
Thank you. But there's more to it than that, Mr. Drury. How do you mean? There's evidence to support the question of your politics. My politics? Since once working for the Republican Party of crime. You swore an oath of allegiance to the Republican Party, but you neglected to vote for Eisenhower in the last election. That's grounds for an ousting if ever there was one. But voting records are confidential.
Everything has its price, Mr. Green.
There you have it. A crooked senator's wife from the city of Seductor, a disloyal Republican, and so forth. Not exactly adhering to an all-American standard of behavior, are we?
Depends on who you ask.
But if this fine fellow is such a noble citizen himself, I think he reports to the authorities and give up the opportunity to make a buck. Come now, Professor, what's more American than that?
Apple pie.
All right, Watson. So we're being blackmailed by a renegade McCarthy. Where does that leave us?
Where is Mr. Bobby?
Who cares? I'm not waiting around to find out. I've done nothing wrong and I am leaving.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Peacock, you can stay in denial, but you cannot leave this house.
I'm the wife of a great senator. You can't tell me what to do. Look!
Indeed, all the doors are locked, the windows are barred, and the grounds are patrolled by vicious ghosts. There's no way out.
You need to know where I'm
Senior gentlemen, might I introduce you to your host for the evening and your blackmailer for life, Mr. Bobby.
How do you do? Thank you. I studied martial arts.
There is one more piece of information you all may like to have.
What?
The police are coming in less than an hour.
The police! Unless what?
You agree to double down.
And why would we agree to that?
Because if you don't, I will put this briefcase containing all of the evidence to expose all of your wrongdoings in the hands of the police, the press, the House On-American Committee. And with the right spin, those fellows turn anyone into a commie. Some of you face a lifetime in prison, and others just a lifetime of shame.
You are taking pains. You are taking with political situation.
Unless what? Well, there is something that you could do for me that I just can't bear to do myself.
What?
Have a seat, please.
Is it all right if I... Sorry, accident run, sorry. What's this all about, sir?
There are 6 packages that I find our guests might find useful this evening.
Packages?
They're more presents, if you will. You know I am a dinner sort of fellow.
Are you?
Indeed. Wadsworth, will you see to that each of our friends receive a gift?
Lovely.
Now, anyone might want to guess what might be in your packages?
A rare single malt Scotch whiskey?
Well, I'm guessing game's just so fun. Please, open them.
A candlestick. What's this for?
A wrench?
A lead pipe?
A dagger? A revolver?
No. No. You all came here tonight because you should believe that the evidence against you was so terrible that you would do anything to keep it a secret. I think I'm going to put that theory to the test.
You are.
Mr. Wadsworth here is the only other person who knows all of your secrets, discussing us all dearly keep him quiet.
What do you mean?
Well, I wouldn't have to double your payment if I could pay Mr. Wadsworth here for his silence.
Wadsworth? That's a lie.
He may look suave and charming,
Well, thank you.
but he's really conniving and manipulated.
False!
Why do you think he's already called the police?
You called the police only because he instructed me to.
Did I? Ladies and gentlemen, if you can manage to get rid of Mr. Wadsworth, I'll have no need to increase your blackmail or exposure to the police.
Get rid of. Does he kill him?
Indeed, if you can eliminate Wadsworth,
Yes, I think that's what he means.
who not only knows all of your secrets, but also all of mine, then I will eliminate your blackmail altogether, and we'll be done with this terrible business once and for all.
You would never. But why make us do it, Bobby? You do your dirty work yourself.
Well, why should I when the six of you are so uniquely motivated and armed?
How patriotic. After all I've done for you. He's a liar. I'm one of you. I'm not a butler. I'm an indentured servant.
Familiar refrain. Don't make a scene, Wadsworth. It's over. Now is your chance. The only way to end your blackmail and avoid finding yourselves on the front pages is for one of you to kill Wadsworth. Now.
Mr. Bobby!
Oh, thank God! Stay back! I'm a doctor. He's dead.
Who had the gun?
I did. So you shot him. I did it. You didn't. Then who did? Somebody grabbed it from my hand and next thing I knew there was a shot. There's no gunshot wound.
Right. Where is it?
Look, there's a bullet lodged here.
Eagle Eye, Charlotte.
But if the bullet's lodged over there, how did he die over here? I don't know. I'm not a forensics expert.
Something else must have killed it.
Someone else must have killed him.
Well, don't look at me. I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
Unless he dies too. Is that? Rebecca, you all right?
No.
You better, you alive.
Of course I'm alive, you idiot. No, thanks to you, Wadsworth. He's all dead since the house was murdered.
So the murderer isn't here.
Where? Him. He's all looking at him.
What took you so long?
I don't know. Poison. That's amazing. You're everywhere.
I'm listening. One of you together on the study.
But how could you hear us in this study?
I was listening. I had this tape recorder in the billiard room connected to the study. Once your body's dead, you have to record your conversation.
Why would he ask you to do that?
For more evidence, of course. Wadsworth revealed the secrets and now they are recorded.
The snake. I've got to destroy them. Where are those snakes?
Who cares about the tape?
What body?
Body!
But Professor, why are you sitting here all by yourself?
Because I was pregnant. I also drank a cold maggot for me and I poisoned too. What's putting you together?
We have to figure out which one of them did this.
What do you mean, which one of them?
Well, I didn't do it.
Well, one of you did. I would have killed him myself, but I didn't have access to a weapon.
Don't look at me. All I got was a candlestick. Maybe it wasn't one of us. Who else could it have been?
Who else is in the house?
Only the cook. As far as I can tell, the cook's not here.
Oh my, what a lovely kitchen. You know, my husband and I had one very similar to this in our first house, so it has such a homey feel, doesn't it?
You better explain yourself, Wadsworth.
Me?
Well, who else would want to kill a cook?
And I wasn't that bad.
How could you judge it at a time like this?
What?
Some defense mechanism. If I were the killer, I'd kill you next. I said if. There's only one admitted killer here, and it's not me. Mrs. White.
I admitted nothing.
You've been paying the blackmail. How many husbands have you had?
Mine or other women's?
Yours?
5.
5?
Yes, just a 5. Husband should be like Tennessee. Soft, strong, resourceful.
Well, who else could it? Who is the dad?
It was a speaker. Yes, but I put it down.
Where?
In the study. Hey, one of you could have picked it up. I didn't touch it. Well, then it must have been Mr. Grill.
Can somebody please help me?
Good Lord, cut him up.
You really ought to learn to speak up for yourself better, Mr. Graham.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Gentlemen, might I suggest we take the cook's body back into the study?
Why?
Well, for one, if the police arrive and they find this, we'll all be in custody and under suspicion for murder. And secondly, I'm the butler. I like to keep the kitchen tidy.
The body's gone.
What are you all staring at?
Nobody.
What do you mean?
Nobody. No body. Mr. Body's body is gone.
He must have still been alive.
He wasn't.
We should have double checked.
I thought I had.
So was he dead or wasn't he?
Maybe he was dead, but somebody moved him.
And why?
How should I know?
Well, if he's not here, then where is he? If you'll excuse me, I have to, is there a professor?
We man down.
No, I just want to powder my nose.
Did you feel like I cut the video?
Thank you.
I don't mean to alarm any of you, but we do currently have the small issue of 2 dead bodies, 1 missing, 1 accounted for, and the imminent arrival of the police.
Watch that. That's nice. Extra time.
But I don't want it. I was thinking he's doing right. This hasn't been murder. But once the police get here, the rest of us are doomed.
Wadsworth, am I right in thinking that there's nobody else in this house?
No.
Then there is somebody else in this house.
Sorry, I said no meaning yes.
No meaning yes?
Yes.
Yes there is, or yes there isn't?
Either. Both.
Look, I want a straight answer.
Don't look at me.
Wadsworth, is there somebody else in this house? Yes or no?
No.
There seems to be some confusion about whether or not we're the only people in this house.
There isn't.
There isn't anybody else, or there isn't any confusion.
Either. Both.
Look, just give me a clear answer, Wadsworth.
So, what was the question?
Is there anybody else in this house?
No!
That's what he says, but does he know?
Look, we've got the missing dead body of Mr. Body, a cook with a dagger in her back, and all these leaves. That's 4 weapons. The rope, the revolver, the wrench, the candle. a difference. Makes a difference to him.
Makes a difference to him, makes a difference to us. We've got to find out who killed him and where and with what.
Seems like it was probably the lead pipe.
10 points, Mum.
What game are you playing?
This isn't a game. You! The lead pipe belonged to you. But I dropped it when we were running to the kitchen.
So people don't just drop their weapons.
I didn't know it was a murder weapon before I dropped it.
So anyone could have picked it up.
Yes. Yes, but who did? Who did pick up the lead pipe and brutally murder Mr. Bunny, leaving him bloodshed in the bathroom?
Bullets! Butler, well, you're over there losing your marbles. I'm trying to do something useful. Have you all forgotten about the evidence?
The evidence!
Body's briefcase is locked.
There must be a key.
Mr. Green, would you be so kind as to search Mr. Bunny's pockets for the key to the briefcase containing all the evidence of our crime, so we may destroy said evidence once and for all?
Why me? Why not? Oh, all right. Where did she get that?
I don't know, James.
Or fingerprints?
No. It's mostly just James.
Okay.
He's so warm. I got it. Give it, sir.
It's empty.
Empty!
Then where's all the evidence?
I told you Mr. Bunny was a liar, and the evidence in the briefcase, my foot. We must find that evidence.
And destroy it.
First things first. We're in a room with 2 dead bodies.
If the couple's away.
Let's move the corpses to the couch so they look less dead.
Some obvious experimentation. Come on, 1, 2, 3. Well, all right. Careful, don't get stuck on the ground.
Great battlefield technique, Professor Plum. Never leave a man behind.
Cadavers are heavier than knees, aren't they?
I wouldn't know.
Right. Me either. Here, cover up.
I'm sure strong in fear, Arnold.
Forget about the bodies. We have to do something about the homicidal maniac loose in this room full of easily accessible weapons.
Here, I have an idea. How about we put the weapons in this bag?
What good will that do?
Then we'll zip up the bag.
Most murderers know how zippers work.
I know. We'll put the bag in the sink.
Where's the safe?
In the hole. Shush!
I don't see a safe.
Is that an original Trumbull?
Those
Mr.
are-
Wadsworth?
Is that quite expensive?
Now's not the time for art appreciation. But look.
Oh.
A safe behind the portrait? How original.
There, look, voila.
What do you plan on doing with the key to the safe, Wadsworth?
Oh, yes, Vicky. I'll put it in my pocket. But what if you're the murderer? I'm not. But what if you are? I have an idea. We'll throw the key outside. Oh, exterior. But it's raining. I'm not suggesting we go outside. I'm suggesting we stay inside and throw away the key. But you have to open the door, wouldn't you? I would. What if it goes outside?
Better out than in.
Yes.
We want to keep it out, wouldn't we? If we open the door, there's something else in.
But if we open the door, it encourages the killer to go out.
The killer seems to be doing a fine job of opening and closing doors all by himself. I can't see how it's opening the door for one tiny second could possibly make any sort of difference.
But what if we open the door, throw away the key, and the killer catches it? Then the killer would have the key we're trying to confiscate.
I think we might be overthinking this. Here, I'm going to throw away the key. Follow me.
She didn't look like a killer.
Please want to know why.
Leave her to me. Interrogation is my specialty. Good evening.
The whole house for my cargo phone, and I was wondering if I could use the phone.
Are you a killer?
What? No.
All right, right this way.
Well, where is it?
What, the body?
What body? There's no body. There's nobody.
Right. There's no body in the study.
No! I believe the phone in the study has been disconnected, but there's a phone in the lounge you can use. Through this door. Thank you. All right, we haven't got time. Our task is twofold. One, find the evidence. Two, find the murderer.
We've got one potential suspect to continue the lounge. But that leaves the whole rest of this place up for grabs. Don't look behind those doors.
I suggest we handle this in proper military fashion. We split up and search the house. Yeah, we'll split up into pairs. That way none of us will be alone.
But if we split into pairs, whichever one of us is buried, the killer might be killed.
Yes, but then we would know who the killer is.
But the other half of the pen is dead.
This is war, Peacock. Casualties are inevitable. You cannot make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. Every cook will tell you that.
Colonel, are you really willing to take that chance?
What choice do we have?
I suppose you're right.
All right, troops. Divide and conquer. I'll split us into pairs. Eeny, meeny, miny.
No. Mr. Green, you go with the vet. Professor Plum, you're with Miss Peacock. Miss White, you come with me. And Miss Scarlet, you're with Amy Meany.
Oh.
Now, leave no door unopened and cherish your partner. This may be the last face you ever see. Now go!
I'll be late. The what? Fine. You want to have? Are you going in?
Yes. Are you?
Yes.
On the count of three. 1, 3.
Nothing happened.
Nothing else.
quite an impressive library. Oh my heavens, if I don't even know what I'm supposed to be looking for. Civilized society, perpetual menace, disintegration, with primary hostility, and for another. Your fancy weapon is amazing, Professor. I take no credit, sweetheart. Boy, you've done something. Now is not the time for academic pursuits. We're supposed to be finding evidence. The crew was searched for that, me. I mean, it's not like we're just gonna walk into a room and find evidence plastered on the wall. I suppose you're right. Come on, let's go upstairs. Maybe we'll be excited about something together. I'm really excited about something together. Oh, yeah.
I think this sounded pretty productive nevertheless. You're the bravest young lady that started. I've really enjoyed our time together. Honestly, murder society has just been a lovely group of people. All in all, I'd like to hear exactly how again Mrs. White lost her dad in the billiard room.
How Mrs. White's bed in the I'm just gonna have to break the door out. Stand back. I'm a doctor.
Why were you shooting at us? But you could have killed us.
Impossible! I have the key! No, I haven't. It's gone!
Well, not to be that voice, but I feel like having the key is free.
I thought you said you could have this into way more work.
I did. I did say that. I didn't do it. I got distracted by the motors and one of you must have came and told me to was empty the house.
Okay, well then,
What did you even find when they're writing that?
there's a dead body in the motors is dead.
What did you kill him?
Found him together.
And the key was already in.
But the door was locked. We went through a trap door. We found it in the conservatory.
A trapdoor. Who built this place? The clock. Don't worry, it's not the police.
It's the police.
No!
Open the door.
Anything, officer? We've been searching you. We have. We haven't.
I better check if I've been on the way to the house. The water shop already.
No. Yes.
Anyway, what can I use this on?
No.
Please call me now.
Sorry, please. This one the library, please. Right this way. It's because. Oh, shut the lid hole now! Don't worry. Maybe.
That's all I'm doing. not? Of course not. It's America, though. That's what you're talking about. Maybe not. Certainly. Officer, the library. You can come in, everyone. Open the door. Excellent. What's in the library? My right foot keys are missing, but my left foot keys are still intact. Now, let's split out and finish searching them out. And we can't afford any more murders. This is getting dangerous. Now move! Hello? Hello? Is it working? Hello? 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 Anyone there? Hello? Hello? There's no way. What are they doing? Hurry. We got a line. Hello? You guys do? What's that your hand? Hello? I don't even finish help. Thank you. One effort. All the lights are off. I'm telling you. Something funny is going on here. Very such a party. Never even know this song. No!
in the lounge, eating drinks. Then, rolling. Dinner is served. Well, that was more like a cocktail minute. To the dining room. Shark's fin soup. Ooh, yum, 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 yum. My favorite. Blech. Then, Mr. Moody arrived. We all went to the study. Who's this Mr. Body? Butler? How do you do? Then, Mr. Body asked me to pass out packages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah! A snake! Oh, no. It's real. Then, Mr. Body switched off the lights. No! Ah! Mr. Body was dead. Really, he was. He was alive. We didn't know it. Then, Mr. Seagull drank his drink. Poison! Ah! Ah! Then we heard, swimming room! Miss Seagull ran late. And the woman ran and had been poisoned. Then Mrs. White asked, who else in the house? Which we all replied, say no! Who we found after that? Oh God, so gross. Blood, germs, will someone help me out? I suggested we take the body back to the site. The funny's body was gone. Then Miss Seagull ran to the body of the body because the body had been allergic to the bean. Next, the rodents arrived. Are you a killer? And off in the lounge. Dead! That's when the unexpected comes showed up. You're laughing. How peculiar. You do. Dead! That's then the best strength in the building. Dead! Which brings us to I am dead! And here we all are. Woo!
That's all I have. What's the proof? Well, honey, enough of this. I know who Drury is.
You do?
I do.
All right, we're listening. Miss Scarlet, who do you accuse?
It was Professor Flood in the hall with the revolver.
Blood!
We all heard the gun go off, Professor. And I found your pipe in the hall. When you drop it, scouting out the next advantage, trying to shoot your next victim. I think that poor, sweet telegram girl, patient of yours.
I never saw that girl before in my life. Was it me? Well, the gun is missing. Ladies, turn out your purses. Gentlemen, empty your pockets. Whoever has the gun is the murderer.
Some monster.
You won't be able to prove anything if you are dead. That may be so, Professor Plum. But we're alive. Officers, that's your man. Well done, Walter.
That's what I said.
That's what I'm saying it now. Guilty verdict, chief of police. Professor Plum, you're coming with me. That's not how it happened. It happened like this. We're listening. Professor Plum, who do you accuse? It was Colonel Mustard in the lounge with the rest.
I never laughed.
I found it in the bottom of the lounge with a motor stood by wrench in the head. And that wrench belongs to you. Well, the wrench is missing. Ladies, turn out your purses. Gentlemen, empty your pockets. Whoever has the wrench is the killer. Well done, Osler.
That's what I said.
That's all I'm saying now. You come to the police. Colonel Mustard, you're coming with me.
That's not how it happened. It happened like this.
Colonel, who do you accuse?
It was Mrs. White in the billiard room with the rock.
I gotta die.
I found your bell in the billiard room and I saw the way you printed tonight when you vessel search again.
Yes, it's true. I knew that. She had a horrible affair with my husband. I hated her. I hated her so much. The flames on the side of my face. Please, things like just because I hated her, doesn't mean I hate her.
Well, the rope is missing. Ladies?
Well done, Monster.
Well done, Osler.
That's what I
She's the police. Frankly, Miss Scotland, I don't give it down. But really, it happens like this. I know who the murderer is. You? All of you. Freeze! Nobody move. You're all killers. I'm not Mr. Wadsworth. I'm Mr. Body. Body of food. Let alone. It wasn't Body who was bleeding.
Well, if it wasn't Mr. Bobby, then who was it?
He was Wadsworth, my butler. Well, when you all started killing people, I decided to roll the dice. See if you'd kill off my entire network of spies and informants. But you all did. Bluntly, by the way. I brought you all on the hook for murder. Murder!
What whole train?
Who searched the house? Who found the steps? What part of the game?
Game?
Well, yeah. I'm relaxed now, you see. Now that you've killed everyone, there's no evidence left against me. I've got off. Scot-free. But the police will be here any minute. You'll never get away with this. Trying to petty crimes is one thing, but murder? Now that can get expensive. Really think I'm gonna fall for that old trick? That's not six. No, we're only one trying to chandelier. That's 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. Alright, fine. 1 plus 2 plus. Shut up! Point is, there's one bullet left in this gun, and whoever moves is gonna get it. So, that matters. We're all supposed to put my hand in the center happy? Of course. Why not? I'll tell you why not. There's the FBI. Oh, really?
Lord, FBI?
Apparently I'm better than Drury. We got a letter just like each of you, but he came from your ass. I figured I'd take his place and get out of the way. I'm not very good. Stay! Die on your wall! You've had the evidence this whole time. That's private property. That seems underground, though. Teenage daughter, and you know, who would have left the egg? Who would have cleaned out the present lump? So you kill him. But you see here. And this natives. And these natives. Quite regular scholars establishment. That should be done. They were already dragged on Tuesday nights.
I just wanted some, talk.
Things on the side of my face. Bleeding.
Here are fingerprints left at the scene of your previous murders. I know. I'm sure these guys will give a match. Thought on this side rather than I will not. That's not least. Bye. It's Robert. You individual. What's it to you? Illicit green blood love affairs. The icing on the cake of the was British. You know what I mean. Do I want to put it twice? Shut up, soon said it. Why? She said that. It wasn't too far from trying to escape it. She wasn't the left by my dropping away with the kiss. I didn't know it was a why candy that the one for organized crime sanctions. Always over the law. Now, tonight, the body business comes to get and you leave my family out of it! Ow! Oh, oh, I'm dying! Oh, hold me there! Oh, second wind. If I leave you, come back. Oh no! I'm dying for real! Oh, hold me there! Oh, it's so dark! He's dead. Not yet. Smile when your heart is breaking. Smile. Oh, oh, Mary. Oh, hold me there. Oh, I'm coming, Mama. I tell you, that's the most exciting night I've had. Now you're all under arrest, officers. Here I am, and find confessions we've been waiting for in the billiard room. All right, who done it? We did it. They all did it. But if you want to know who killed Mr. Body, it was me. Special agent Larry Goodman in the hall with my gun. Well done, good man. That's what he said. Sorry. Right. I'm going home to sleep with my wife.